I was sitting here listening to some of the speeches that were being made before. I heard Representative Albert talk about the tool and die shops that are around UTC. I am sure Representative Albert knows some of them by name. But when we talk about tool and die shops, Mr. Speaker, I am the tool and die shop. I work in a tool and die shop. I live in a tool and die shop. I get there to work in the morning at 7 o'clock, and sometimes I do not leave until midnight. That's the fact that we as small businesses do. We know the circumstances, we know the problems. At one time or another, Mr. Speaker, in our tool and die shop, about 60% of our businesses was derived from Connecticut businesses, from Connecticut foundations, from institutions that were here in the state of Connecticut. Most of them have left. And right now, we do business with companies in South Carolina and Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Businesses that were here in Connecticut moved down south, and they have not been able to find the skilled workforce yet. So they're still coming to us. They're still giving us business, even though they are no longer here. God help us when they develop the skilled workforce down in Kentucky, South Carolina, and North Carolina. They will not come back to us. Mr. Cafero spoke, Representative Cafero spoke about the company in Waterbury that laid off 120 employees. I know the company, I know the people, I know every single one of them. I used to visit them every other day. They were my customers. And the person who laid them off is my friend, Anthony, who lives in Representative Zalaski's district in Southern. He said that I'm going to go home now and tell my wife that I do not have a job, because we can no longer compete right here in the state of Connecticut. And they closed their doors. Representative Cafero talked about the employer who sat down and gave pink slips to his employees and was crying because these people are families. What Representative Cafero did not say is that employer could be me and is me. Did not mention any names. But I tell you, Mr. Speaker, that were Lou and Henry and Caesar that I had to terminate a few months ago. And right now I have not been able to bring them back.